The first time that I noticed that I had symptoms, I felt like very fatigued. I had a lot of rectal bleeding, a lot of pain, and I was losing weight like at a concerning rate. And that's when the surgeons came in and told me, like, you're gonna die if we don't give you the ostomy bag. I was just thinking, like, there's gonna be this bag of poo on me and I'm gonna feel so ugly. And I said to myself, like, you can either hide this thing or you can embrace it. I have 129,000 followers on TikTok. So the first time that I noticed that I had symptoms was probably in October 2020. It started off with acne on my face, and then it turned into a really bad rash on my face called perioral dermatitis. So Crohn's disease is a type of inflammatory bowel disease. It affects everything from your mouth to your rectum. It can manifest in different ways. Shortly after that, my health really started declining. I felt like very fatigued. I had a lot of rectal bleeding when I would go to the bathroom. And I was losing weight like at a concerning rate. I made it my mission to like get an appointment ASAP to get a colonoscopy done. And the night before that I was doing like the colonoscopy prep, I deteriorated so fast. I was like losing consciousness. An ambulance had to come and get me. They admitted me right away to the hospital. I had a major infection that they later found in the scope that needed to be drained right away in surgery. I was in hospital for 6 months. Had they not found that in time, like I would have died. So treatment for my Crohn's didn't really start until I had about 9 surgeries or so. And then they started treating me with something, but it was making me feel so sick. And then that's when we decided, well, with the help of like my surgeons and my GI, we collectively decided that I needed the proctocolectomy. That's essentially when they take out your colon and they take out your rectum, and then they give you the permanent ostomy bag. Initially, when they told me that I needed it, I was like really devastated. I was just thinking like there's gonna be this bag of poo on me and I'm gonna feel so ugly and alienated. And then I woke up from my surgery and I saw it and I immediately like burst into tears. I was like, this is bizarre. Like I just felt completely out of place. I didn't recognize myself, I didn't recognize my body. But after about 2 months or so, that's when I kind of like made the mental switch and I said to myself, like, you can either hide this thing or you can embrace it.
Hello guys, I have the filter on because I look like trash, but here's a little bit of an update on what's going on with me.
And I decided to embrace it. The first video that I posted, and it was literally just like the silliest 15-second TikTok ever, but then I saw that people were commenting being like, you have an ostomy, I have an ostomy too. So clearly it found the right people. And I thought that this would be like a really good opportunity for me to share my journey, to help people feel less alone. I have 129,000 followers on TikTok. People just being like, thank you so much for like representing the ostomy community. You make me feel a lot less alone and you make me feel seen. I was feeling really insecure about the bag, but once I saw your videos, like I felt a lot better about them. So I started designing my own ostomy bag. My family friend actually sent me a couple covers that she made for me. She sent them to the hospital. And I thought that they were adorable, so cute. And she made me this one. So this is my first ever crochet ostomy bag cover. And people loved it. They were like, oh my God, it looks like a fanny pack. Like I want one. But I was like, I think I can do something more with it. And I can actually turn it into like maybe like a matching outfit. And that's when I kind of sat down and I started sewing. And that was my first time ever sewing. From then on, I just kind of started making them myself.
So for this one, I actually had the top beforehand, but I was in the fabric store and I saw this fabric and I was like, wait a minute, that is very close to this one top that I have, which is this top. Like look, the fabrics are so close, literally spot on.
Once that I started making the covers myself and matching them to my outfits, it felt like the ostomy was a part of me and not just something on me. I was taking control and trying to turn it into something positive. For those people that are struggling to accept their ostomy, I would just tell them to be gentle with themselves. There's no rule book on how to go through the acceptance process. Having the permanent ostomy bag definitely feels a little bit daunting sometimes and scares me for the future. But if there's anything that I've learned with this disease, it's to take things day by day because you don't even know if you'll make it to tomorrow. It took me a while, but I finally got to a place where I'm not letting this ostomy stop me. I'm not letting my chronic illnesses stop me. I feel like I'm moving forward and I don't feel stuck anymore. I think I'm finally on the right path to getting there.